everyone, welcome back to my channel. So I'm Petra and today I am gonna do just a little quick makeup tutorial. I just got home from a little happy hour after work and I was like, let's just take a shower and put a full face of makeup on. Yeah, so nothing better to do, and then we'll take it off later. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. But I already did actually put down a base, and you know, this is just a very light base. This is kind of gonna be a, hey, I woke up and I don't want to do anything too crazy to my face. Maybe I'm going to work, maybe I'm just running out to do errands or something. So this is just gonna be a very basic look. I just thought it would be kind of fun. I was just bored when I got home and I was like, why not? Let's just do a little makeup tutorial. So let's see, I already got the base, I got the brows done, and I'm going to use actually the little Tarteist Pro to go, which this is a nice little palette. It's actually pretty small and it looks like this here. So it has a few little shades. It has like 3 shimmers and 3 mattes. And there was another one too, but I kind of liked the color of these ones the best. So this is just going to be a quick little makeup look. So I already have an eye primer. I'll tell you, I actually filmed this already a minute ago, like earlier. Yeah, and I kind of really jacked up my wing. Maybe I'll put some of that footage into some bloops because I was like, let's try and do this really grand wing. Let's do a crazy wing and just not practice or anything, but let's just do a wing. Well, you see, with my eyes, with my lovely hooded eyes, you see all these folds of skin? Well, there's gotta be a trick to get this wing. I mean, without having a droopy wing, because like I get the wing, you know, I used to be able to just draw the wing quick and just be out and it was done, and now my age is getting to me and all these little wrinklies are coming down like this, and so the wing is like jagged. It gets like and then it's like, and then it will smudge because all these things like come down. So I'm sure you know, if you have eyes that are like mine, you have all this skin that's like starting to like fall. Anyway, that's what happened. So the wing, I was like, well, let's try and get it bigger and we'll bypass all of the folds. That did not go so well. So that I had to take off. So luckily I had most of my makeup on, but the eye makeup had to come off. So we're not gonna make that mistake again. First thing, I'm gonna go in with my Sigma E40 brush and I'm going to go into the Manny, the Makeup Geek palette here. And I really like this Beaches and Cream shade right there. So put that in. I'm gonna just put that all over my eye just to set that base. And by the way, I used the Tarte, I didn't even tell you, this was the Tarte Clean Slate 360 degree creaseless, not concealer, it's an eye primer, which I put it to the test and I love it. It is seriously, I always go to the cheap like Milani one, but man, after using that one, it holds my shadow on all day and it's so moisturizing and I just feel like it really works well. So anyways, okay, so getting into the colors here now. I'm gonna go in with first a little bit of transition. So we're gonna go into this shade right here, tap that off. And this little mini palette is only like about, it's like $18 in the US. So it's a little good. It's a good deal, like 6 little shades. I mean, the pan sizes are small, but they're not like super tiny or anything. I think it's gonna be a little more basic. We're not even gonna do, well, I wanna use one of the shimmery shades, but I think I'm gonna do something different than I did in my tutorial. So here we go. All right, so we're going to put in my transition. It's definitely a taupe, maybe a very slightly brown tone. And just throw that in there. Kinda doesn't need to be perfect. And then we're going to take this like peanut buttery looking color. I don't know, it looks like peanut butter color to me. So I'm gonna take that with my, where is it? Where the freak is my brush? Instead, we're gonna go in with this CrAzY Wet n Wild. It's kind of dirty, but we're gonna go in with this Wet n Wild brush. It's just kind of a shader brush, but it'll get in there. It'll get in where I need it to go. So we're gonna go into this color Crisp right here. And tap off. I don't know. I really wanted to like this little mini palette, but I don't know how I feel about it. Honestly, it's like, I kind of feel like all the colors just kind of are starting to like blend all together into like one shade. It's this brush. It's probably the fact that I don't have my freaking, it was my MAC 217 brush. It's like the best, you know, crease brush. Then I'm gonna take another, it's like a little e.l.f. shader brush, and I'm actually gonna go back into the Mani palette and grab that Beaches and Cream color again right here. And I'm gonna, oops, wrong spot. Oh, that's gonna be covered up. And I'm gonna just get that in the brow here. This is just gonna be seriously a little basic work look. So I'm going to now, well, it'll have a little bit of pizzazz in it. So now I'm gonna take this, this is a Coastal Scents number 8 brush. These brushes, by the way, are pretty darn good, and they are super, super cheap. Like, I think the whole set of these I bought was like $22 or something, and I, like, even if I don't use all the brushes in there, because some of them are kind of crap, but like the amount of brushes I got out of it, there's probably like maybe like 15-ish brushes in the whole set. I probably found like most of them, I don't know, 4 or 5 of them that I don't really use, but most of them are really freaking good. So just saying, you know, you don't need to spend a lot of money on some decent brushes. Okay, so next thing, I'm gonna go into this color called Hype, which I'm kind of feeling a little hyper right now, so perfect. We're gonna put that right on the lid. Oh yeah, I kind of like that. That makes this not as boring as I thought it was gonna be. Like, I was seriously getting, I'm just like, I don't know, some of these shades. Like, that purple shade's really pretty. That's what I used in the first round of this. But, I think that just wasn't meant to be. Maybe another day. Do it another day. Okay. This is much more brightening. I've noticed with me, with my, like, deep set eyes and all this, you know, foldage, that, I really like to brighten up my lids. I feel like it really opens up my eyes a bit more, and I just like putting a pop of, like, you know, shine on there, because it really does kind of make everything look a little more pulled together, and also it really opens up the eye. And then also I can put mascara on, and I don't need to worry about the wing, and then the mascara hits the shiny background. It hits the shiny background of my eyelid pretty well, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take this brush. What's this one? This one's a little more stiff. This is like an Anastasia brush I got, I think, in some palette, I don't know. And then we're gonna go back into that crisp shade. It's a little more controlled, this brush. I'm just kind of dabbing the color in and then blending it. I feel like if you just start instantly like going to town on the blending, it's like it's everywhere, so you want to do that. All right. Okay, so nice. Looking like what I wanted. A little more simple, not so crazy like earlier. Actually, you know what? I want to go in with, we're going to take this Coastal Scents brush. This one is a number 13. And we're going to go back into, actually I'm going to take this darker shade up here, Stylin', and we're going to put that underneath. Just to give a little bit of definition. Just really light. Not a lot. Not a lot. We're not going cray here. Keep it simple. Because I ain't doing this film. I'm not filming this again. Not doing it. Then we're going to take another little Coastal Scents brush. This is the number 18. It's a very small little tip, but it's perfect to take a shade and dab and then get right in to the corner. Nice, and then it just brightens up. Right there, just like that. And now we're going to curl those eyelashes. Because, you know, you gotta have like a nice eyelash curl. And actually, okay, this makes me mad. You guys know how much I like curling my eyelashes. Well, if you've seen my other videos, I talk about, you know, I love this and the squeeziness of this. And this one is a crappy cheap one, but my Tarte one, all of a sudden I'm squeezing and it's made like this. It's actually almost identical to this, but all of a sudden I'm squeezing and this wire just snaps. And I'm like, oh, good thing that didn't snap in my eyeball, because that would have caused some damage, maybe. So this one actually is kind of crappy. I feel like it kind of pinches me sometimes, which that, you know, I don't like that. That's not fun. So this one doesn't really grab my lashes very good. So anyways, it's all I got right now. So that's what I have to work with. So you guys, I'm sorry, this is like the most messed up makeup tutorial ever. All right, so just gonna squeeze, try not to pinch. So eyelashes curled, and then I'm going to take, I want to try this sample I got. This is the Mad Lash Black Mascara by The Balm. It's a sample, and it's weird though. It's like, you pull it off, and it almost looks like you break the cap. It's like the worst packaging ever, but like, I mean, look at all the mascara on the end. It's like a comb though. I could see a lot of people really liking this because it has like one of those weird comb bristles on it. But this is what's weird. It's like, it's so deep to get in there to the product. I'm like, how do you even, I don't know. It's the worst packaging ever. So I'm gonna try this though. Let's see what happens. Let's get in there, let's get in there. It's not terrible. It's just like, it's just not my voluminous. I like my, you guys know how much I like my L'Oreal Voluminous Mascara. It's like the best one. All right, let's dip in. So you dip it in and you pull it out. Like that. It's like the weirdest thing. Okay. I do think, I mean, it makes a difference. See? It's a little different. It's like, you know, I do have really fine lashes, so this might actually be good for people who have really thick hair and thick eyelashes. But for me, I like need something lighter and less like heavy. Let's not get spidey eyes. Although I don't mind that look sometimes. Okay. I don't know. That's too much effort to apply. I don't like that. All right, so now I'm gonna go into the bottom lash line. I'm gonna take my Makeup Forever. This brush I love for my bottom lashes. It's small, perfect for bottom lashes. You can get right into the corner. It's the Excessive Lash. This is just a sample. Next, gonna go in with the Kat Von D, the Shade and Light palette. And I'm going to take this brush right here. We're done with the eyes almost here. We're gonna take this Morphe E3 and we're going to go into this shade and a dab of that shade, and we're just gonna tap it off and get me some cheekbones. I mean, I already have cheekbones, but I'll just, you know, highlight them just a little bit more. then, actually I'm kind of liking this makeup look. I was not liking this palette very much because of the purple shade for some reason was just not looking good on me, but I love that Hype shade actually. Yeah, blush. What kind of blush? I feel like I need something a little brighter. Little sample. It's called like Glue, I don't know. It's a NARS blush. It's this little blush shade right here. It's a little baby blush. I'll try that out. Put that on. Give a little bit of pink glow to the cheeks. Alright, so I'm just gonna blend that out a little bit. This is the Morphe E2. And then I'm going to go in with a highlighter. I'm going to take the Jeffree Star. I'm going to go in with this shade. This is the So Effing Gold shade right here. And I'm going to take the e.l.f. small tapered brush. I'm just going to dab a little bit. I love the Jeffree Star highlighters. I mean, you have so much powder in here though. I'm like, never gonna get through that. I don't know, it really is a lot too. Nice. Okay, then lipstick. For lip, I'm gonna go in with this Color Pop lippy stick. This is the shade Poison, and it's kind of a nice brick red color. So let's try that on. That is a really pigmented shade. Their lipsticks are really nice. Should have went with a lip liner because this is gonna bleed like crazy later. Like, I see it already. It's like, oh, I'm gonna bleed outside of your lips. Of course, that doesn't matter. I'm not going anywhere. That's right, I forgot. It's not like I'm getting ready to go out. All right, so that is so, I need to wear this more. This is a great shade. Okay, so that's pretty much it. I think my face actually, sometimes when you put a red lip on and then you go back and look, you're like, oh, I look a little more like washed out. So I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of that blush shade. Just a little bit. There, so now I look a little more alive. And this kind of turned into not quite as much of a day look. I mean, you could totally wear this. Like, I've worn looks like this to work before too, but you know, it takes a little more time with a lip. You could just throw on like a neutral lip or lip shade. I mean, I think the eyes are kind of nice because they are, you know, it's like the pop of color in here. I really do like that gold shade, that Hype shade was the name of it, I think. But, and then I love the lighter brown up here. It just goes really nicely, I think, with my skin tone. But then, yeah, and then the red lip, or I don't know, it's like a burgundy brick red lip color. So anyways, I think that's it. I think we are done. So this is the finished look. I really thank you guys for stopping by, since, you know, I know this video was a little crazy and all over the place today, but I'm still glad you guys made it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Fantastic, doesn't it? Oh yeah, so good. Eyeliner. It's hot. If I only had my MAC 217 brush. Yeah, let's try this brush. Look at when you squeeze it, like you can see how it's like burn, kind of crooked. Okay, guys, maybe I'll just sleep in this makeup and wake up and just go to work like this.